Here we go. New day. Winged It Sports Lounge. And we are celebrating Women's Month with Coach Walker and Yolanda Harris, two good friends, best friends. I don't know how long they've been friends. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for us? How long y'all been friends?
Long time. We know each
Long
other
time.
for years.
So you like
We were
before high school?
enemies on the court.
Okay. And what Coach Walker, you graduated what, 94,
I graduated
95?
94.
94.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was at DeSoto. Me and Coach Taylor, we both went to DeSoto with Yo, and I went to Stephen F. Austin with her. So
Yes.
I was there with her when she, was having a little run in the NCAA tournament. And, we just kind of always followed each other since we, from Dallas. But what I want to ask you too, how did y'all fall in love with basketball?
Basketball fell in love with me.
Okay.
Once we got attached, once we touched, that rubber touched, it was just on from there. It was something that it's something that you can't really explain. It's something.
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you when you started playing?
I mean, we played at the park all the time, but just playing seriously, like serious basketball.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got in high school, actually, when I got serious about it. But I mean, playing in junior high, it was just elementary. It was just basketball. It was just a sport, but it was just fun. It was fun. It was a lot of running, it's aggressiveness. You get to be aggressive. Huh?
What junior high did you go to?
I went to school. I'm from Houston.
Okay, H-Town. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Because she told me you graduated from Hillcrest, so I was thinking you from the DFW area.
No, I'm not. We moved. My parents moved us down here. My ninth grade year.
Freshman year.
We moved from
what junior high did you go to in Houston? I stayed down there for a little bit.
I went to Ollie Middle School.
Ollie. Well, I don't think I know where that's
at. In A-Leaf. Yeah.
Okay. Then that's up north.
A-Leaf, Texas.
Okay. Well,
it's not north. It's southwest.
Okay, southwest.
That's not north.
What's? That's Aldine. Okay, that's Aldine. That's what I'm thinking about. All right.
It's not Aldine. No.
I'm saying I'm thinking about Aldine. I'm thinking about Aldine. That's up there close.
I don't know why you're thinking about Aldine. Everything about me is south.
I'm learning. All right. And
it's all right.
So I asked Coach, when did you fall in love with basketball?
Basketball kind of just fell in my lap. I was a trackster. I grew up running track. And so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. And so I picked up a basketball junior high.
Okay.
You can hear
and who inspired you guys? Who's y'all kind of like favorites growing up that made you like really want to be special? You didn't have anybody?
Dominique Wilkins was mine.
Okay. The Human Highlight fan. What about you, Yo?
Yeah, we all kind of like Dominique, but
both of y'all.
Well, I kind of like Brad. I'm an old Mavericks fan, so I like Brad Davis, Rolando Blackman, because we used to go to the Mavericks game.
Yeah,
Ron Harper, all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Good old James Donaldson in this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't be mad at you. So with that being said, you both end up parlaying y'all love for basketball into a free education. Going to UTA and then Stephen F. Austin, and both of us are likewise. We end up playing football at the college level, so we know that it's a full-time job. Ain't nothing given to you for free.
Absolutely.
And I just kind of want to hear what y'all had to say about y'all time at college. Playing basketball and trying to compete in the tournament because it's March Madness. It's that time where the spotlight is on the women's basketball game. So anything you felt you wanted to share, you had a mic.
Yes, basketball in college was it was eye-opening for me. I came from being a scorer to going to school and playing for a coach that was straight defense. He had one person he wanted to score, and he was adamant about, hey, that's not your job. So having to figure out how to fit in, and how do I get myself to where I can still play? Like, what do the team need that I can do so I can stay on the floor? Those kind of thoughts, because I was a scorer. And so I come from not scoring to having to not score to play defense. And then I changed my whole position. He was like, no, you the strongest girl we got. You got to go to the post.
Man. So is this the same coach was he saying this to you when he was recruiting you?
So let me tell you, he really did recruit me like that.
Okay.
So I was recruited, and I was really going to UTEP. That's where I was going. And then some things happened. My parents were really ill, and I was just holding out to the last minute. I didn't know what to do. You know, I was the first person to go to college in my family, and I didn't have no help. Like, this is what you should look for. This is what you should do. This is what you got to sacrifice.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing but think about Hawaii. I was like, my mom can't drive to Hawaii. Like, it ain't, and she ain't gonna be able to fly. So then UTEP was it. Then it was Lamar, and then it was Colorado, and then it was, okay, where you gonna go? And so
stayed home.
Last minute, I stayed home. I reached out to my mama reached out to UTA, and they felt like that I wouldn't have came there. And
you wouldn't have though.
I wouldn't have, no. I wouldn't have. And so I did, because my mama was sick, and so she can come to every game. And it was real fun. It pushed me to be better as a person. It pushed me to think past little UTA. And I know that Stephen F went to the NCAA. I know they did Sweet 16. That's good. Big ups for the Southland.
Yes, ma'am.
But we were the first group at UTA to play postseason as well. In '99, nobody talks about it. They talk about everybody else that went to the NCAA, but we played in the NIT in '99, and it's not acknowledged nowhere.
That was your senior year.
This is my 5th year. I tore my ACL, and we played in the NIT. That's the first time UTA. We was in the top 25 poll. We was on ESPN. Sports Center, Sports Illustrated, best place to watch a game. Best gym to watch. Yeah, best gym to watch a game. And like, we had a lot of accolades that nobody talks about. And so they still haven't acknowledged it yet. So we're still trying to figure out how to get them to acknowledge that, because we worked hard for that. And a lot of what they have now came from off the backs and the sweat of us. You know, so
you don't want to be like you was never there, because you was the first step in the right direction, so to speak. Right. You know, and before I parlay this to Yola's story, she was telling me, how much of a scorer you was in high school. What was your high scoring at Hillcrest? Let's hear it, everybody. Drum roll.
Don't be ashamed.
Oh man, it was 52.
52 points.
52,
hey, ain't nothing easy about 52 points.
Say them stats again. I didn't hear the stats. She said the whole stat line.
Okay, well, I'm listening.
It was 52, 35, and 18.
Right.
35 rebounds?
Was you on the court by yourself?
At least one other person on the court. 35 and 18. Hey,
man, that's them Wilt numbers.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Man.
35, 18. Hey, how many minutes did you play? All of them?
Fantasy points, man. She would have won the game by herself.
It's only 30.
So,
congrats.
So before we transition, let me ask. And this is for either one of you guys, but I would like both of you guys to answer. What do you think it was about you that colleges wanted you to come play for them? What do you think that they saw in you for them to feel like you could help programs reach new heights?
What was that question? We just missed it. I'm sorry.
Say, what do you think that colleges saw in you that made them want to, for you to be a part of their program, knowing that, they're trying to get to new heights? So what do you guys think what is about you that those colleges saw that you guys think?
The work ethics, especially playing at that level, Division I level, at a high level, you have to be mentally tough and in shape. And if that's not in your heart and mind, it's not for you. If you don't like being fouled and pushed and kicked and just hit and just physically I mean, it won't be for you.
Coach Walker, did you play any other sports besides basketball?
I did. I played volleyball. I ran track.
Okay.
I did it all.
Okay, because I know Yo did track. Did you do volleyball too?
He's in college.
Oh, you said in college?
No, I mean just period in high school. Because he's talking about y'all getting recruited. So I was just wondering what all y'all played in high school.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did volleyball, track, basketball. Even when I got to college, I didn't do a sport like Yo did, but volleyball coach wanted me, but my basketball coach wouldn't let me play.
Would you have done it if your coach didn't say anything?
Yes.
It was the tights for me. It was the tights.
No cake for you, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't be diving on the floor in them little underwear. So
hey, look, that's real talk because I don't know how comfortable I would feel with my daughter out there like that. I'm glad she don't play volleyball.
I loved it. I was walking both knees.
In high school, they allowed me to play in some tights and some shorts. They allowed me to wear shorts on top of my tights. So that was comfortable for me. I was more comfortable that way. And in track, they allowed me to do the same thing. So they wanted me to long jump in college. But I just didn't. I should have though. If that was a regret that I have in college, it would have been I should have long jumped. I would have left there with at least 5 rings.
Listen to this. So you left with 4. You left with some hardware.
No, she did.
That UCA track program is solid.
Yes.
Okay. That's why she's saying that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Yo.
And that's what motivated me to run at Stephen F. But not so much just to stay in shape, but our runners weren't as strong, and I knew I could catch a leg.
So kind of tell us about your experience because I went back and I looked at some of the records. Y'all was 25-3 that year. Y'all went to the Sweet 16, 18-0 in conference.
Yeah.
So give us a little rundown. Of your little heyday in the Piney Woods.
Well, that particular year, we played Georgia, and Georgia was the ones that they wanted that year. So with Saudi Roundtree, they came through Nacogdoches for that Sweet 16 Elite 8.
So it was in Nacogdoches?
It was, we hosted.
Ooh, how much better can that be?
It was an experience. It was a great experience. I feel like as a Division I basketball player, I hope everybody could just experience that feeling, the luncheons, the free gifts, the traveling, the NCAA watches. They just give you so much, and whether you play 3 minutes, 30 minutes, it doesn't matter.
You're on the team.
That postseason is real.
It doesn't matter because the people who are on the bench, they're the most important. I mean, even though you have the 5 out there dogging it out, playing.
Explain yourself. This your platform.
No. Well, I graduated from DeSoto High School, and really, some people really don't know, but I only played 1 year of high school ball. And that was my junior year. A lot of recruits were coming to see Lisa Branch, which a lot of people. She's a head coach at Hebron, but she was a senior, and we had a good team at DeSoto. And when recruits would come see her, I'm the one that ended up with 27. Yeah, she'll have 12. I have
Coach
25.
Gold.
Yeah, so that's how I got my name out there. My senior year, I hurt my shoulder and only played 7 games. But again, I ran track. I was a very good track runner, so I was being recruited as a trackster. Yeah. And looking back, I wished I would have went and ran track, like at LSU or Texas somewhere. But my family, my mom's from Nacogdoches. Yeah. So I was considering UTEP as well because I took a visit to there. But I ended up choosing Stephen F. With my grandparents and my family being there. So that was a lot of the reasons. Then my mama was like, you're going back home. You're going home. And then, Coach Blair was the coach then. Stephen F. was already just recognized for winning the South in anyway at that time. So I played there 4 years. We won the conference all 4 years. We went to the tournament all 4 of my years. just a great experience. I mean, we were ranked, we were number 20 and then 16 one year in the country. We were the leading rebounder. I mean, we can look back at our team. I know we got Big Yella and Anita Davis. They from Houston, baby. Katrina shoots lights out. We had a great team. And so I really didn't have to make too much of an adjustment because I've always had good teams and good teammates. You know, I'm the hype man. I'm
You life for the party.
Yeah, I'm life for the party. Yeah, even with the walk-ons, it's going down. It's going down.
Okay, and you know, we're all educators. I teach in high school, and you know, I know I'm a coach. I'm trying to, you know, do other adventures in real estate, life insurance. You know, there's a lot of hours. So I commend you, Coach Walker and Coach Taylor. And you know, but we're all coaches. And what kind of made you go into coaching, Coach Walker? Because you know, we both play football, so you know, it was just second nature to us. What kind of made you want to go that route?
Okay, so before I answer that, can I go back to Yo had made a comment about the bench is important.
Yeah, okay.
So in college, it's only going to be about 7, maybe 8 girls to hit the floor. It's going to be 13 girls on that roster though. So you need everybody on that bench to get better. Those girls on that bench that have to play in practice or practice players or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. That matters. That mattered to us. We didn't have, I don't know, Stephen F., but at UTA, we didn't have a group of guys that we were able to scholarship to come in and practice against us. So we had to battle. We had to come in and we had to battle to make each other better. So it was like work. So
just make a better bond.
Yeah, and I need, you know, that's the kind of message that you gotta send to parents now, that just because you make it to D1, don't guarantee you're gonna get on that floor. And your time, you gotta wait your time and you gotta work for your time. Nothing is given. Like you gotta go out there and you gotta do what you gotta do to get on that floor. And so sometimes we think that, oh, well, my kid is on varsity, so they should be playing. And that's not necessarily true. These teams that's winning, you got 5 or 6 girls sitting on that sideline that don't ever take their shooting shirt off.
Yeah.
I want to add something too, Zach.
Go ahead.
So my freshman year at Stephen F., we had Coach Curl, Joe Curl. And I started as a freshman, led the conference in threes. And then my sophomore year, we ended up getting Royce Chadwick. And it was totally different coaching philosophy. Didn't start. He told me he wanted me to be a 6th man. And I just looked at him and like, no, you need to be the 6th man. No, it went down. And it was games where I didn't play. And that was an eye-opener for me because I'm like, man, I'm a freshman. I done led the Southern in threes and steals. I'm one of the top, defenders, best shooters on the team. But that was humbling for me because that year, then my junior year, I had to be a 6th man until I had to prove myself. Every time we played Northwestern, that was always like one of my best games.
Oh, I love playing against Northwestern too.
Yes, them demons. And I had 19. And so even the media was like, okay, so is Yolanda Harris going to start? Is she going to start back, because it makes him a certain way. And but yeah, that's true.
Okay, so real quick, would y'all saying how hard it is to get those minutes, and how you have to earn and you build that bond? How do you feel about this transfer portal?
I don't like it.
College or high school?
Oh boy, there ain't no portal in high school.
Well, it is the word transfer though.
Yeah,
they definitely transfer.
Yeah, we know. I know what you're talking about because
I just got a PAPF clear, so shout out to me.
There you go. So,
that's big because Dion finna start from scratch straight out the transfer portal.
So that's how you do it. That transfer portal. Now the only reason why I'm saying no, I respect it, but I disagree with it a little bit because it's killing our high school, and it's just for girls. It's killing us. I don't know how it is for boys, but the girls coming out of high school, you got they don't
have a chance.
Whereas we used to can go, okay, well, if you don't get a small D1, you can at least get NAIA. But NAIA is pulling out the transfer portal.
Oh, because it's thousands of people, changing their mind.
All the D1 players are in the transfer portal.
So why do we want people from a high school, somebody that's inexperienced, who could transfer again when I can go get a transfer who probably won't transfer again? Yeah. So it's tough for our high school girls. And, we already, I don't know, people don't like to say it, but we got a glass ceiling. It's only so far you going in girls basketball, women's basketball. Yeah. That's it. And so when you got to start out at a JUCO for 2 years and then maybe possibly go to an NAIA or a small D1, a D3, D2,
I just feel like one. It don't matter no more. You just want that one school to offer you that free ride so you can get out there and leave with a degree.
I just feel like some of the kids are not sucking it up.
Yes.
But they're given so many options. We didn't have options.
We could transfer, but you had to lose a year.
Yeah, you had to sit out, especially if you went up. So yeah, I do know. I was a part of that too. And but at the same time, when them kids go through their transfer report, everybody's not going to get to transfer. So they just basically just forfeiting their scholarship, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's horrible for that kid. That's what saying. Like some of this stuff, you got to suck it up. Like I wasn't happy with the decisions that my college coach made, but it wasn't about him. Like, and when you're on a team like basketball, if you're doing tennis, track, that's individual. But when you're on a team sport, that stuff, you got to make decisions for that team, for your teammates. You got to be willing to make that effort to change the thoughts of your teammates, change the culture of the program. Like, you got to be willing to say, listen here, team, this is what we gonna do. Like, and like, y'all don't know it, but we used to be in the sweat box at the UTA, and I'm like, man, we sitting down for 2 minutes straight in defensive stance. I'm like, Stephen F. not doing this. Like, whatever we had to do, whatever I had to do or say to hype my teammates up to make them work harder, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah. So, I mean,
it was hard for you to leave that environment.
They're not doing that now, and so
they don't suck it up.
It's rolling over to the world, to the workforce. People just up and leave. Be like, I'm out. Well, make it work.
No buy-in. What that is.
Then there's no accountability. They can just go do whatever.
Yeah, and that's the instant gratification of probably social media. I mean, I know sounding like an old head, but hey, when you want what you want when you want it, and most of the time you can get it, it's hard to hear a no.
Yeah,
that's true.
Accept it anyway.
So, DT, was you able to make that happen for me? The list?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a game that we want to play. All right, so we're gonna name out an old school player, new school player. And we want y'all to answer at the same time. We don't want y'all to have to think about this. So he came up with the list. I don't even know who on there. So let's just see. We just kind of see what kind of players y'all like in NBA. Just feel like y'all watch the games. Human highlight film fans.
Here we go. Here we go. David Robinson, Anthony Davis.
David Robinson.
Anthony Davis.
Admiral.
We going to Admiral.
Okay. Who did you say, yo?
With the unibrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's who that is.
David Robinson.
He get hurt too much.
He do. Okay. He fell out. Was that last night he was holding his ankle?
He balled out last night. He 30 and 22.
But at the end, he was laying down on the court.
They won. They won. Okay, he got some more.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna stay with the big man. Let me go. Pat Ewing, Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. I like him. He just like Patrick Ewing.
I like Patrick
Ewing. Ain't no fight.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing's gonna put you down.
Hence the comp. All right, Magic Johnson, LeBron James.
Magic Johnson.
Ooh, is a Magic man. Something about Magic man. I love it. Hey, they both said it though. They ain't hesitate.
They did. None. Zero hesitation. All right. Let's see if I can try to make this a little bit more difficult. Julius Erving, Kawhi Leonard.
Julius Erving. Yeah, that's my daddy right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Judas Early.
I think the old heads seem to be.
Yeah, I mean,
heads.
grew up in
You
it.
know,
Grew up in that era.
this is true. This is true. Okay.
You didn't say nothing about Latrell Sprewell or none of that.
I mean, you know, I'm still working on my list. Can I work? Let me work it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Let me go.
And Drexler.
Akeem Olajuwon. Nikola Jokic.
Akeem.
Yeah, Olajuwon.
I love Jokic.
I don't know if there's a old head that's better than these new heads. You know, it's tough out there. Larry Bird, Luka Doncic.
Who?
Larry Bird, Luka Doncic.
Who y'all say?
I'm gonna go with
Larry.
Larry, because Larry in one piece. Have you seen that old footage out here elbowed them fools? Bro, he was elbowed.
What my picture?
Oh man.
Luka ain't gonna.
I don't know. Luka headbutted
On
Sunday.
who had, but I ain't see it. Devin Booker, right?
Devin Booker.
Yeah,
that little twerp, he deserve a headbutt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we appreciate our commentators.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I got a couple more here. Kevin Johnson, Steph Curry.
You said Kevin Johnson and who?
Steph Curry.
Curry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Curry.
Yes.
Okay.
Johnson was right.
Mitch Richmond, Klay Thompson.
Rich.
Coach like Klay. Don't say it, Coach.
I like it.
I like Klay too, but
you like Klay.
I like it.
Ain't nothing wrong with Klay.
Like
Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Wait a minute.
Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan? I'm going with MJ.
Yeah, you can't put them together.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah, I can. Kobe still new school.
Like Jordan.
Kobe,
You know, it's new school. Okay. I mean, that's a fair argument. That's a fair argument. All right. And let me see here. Ooh. Let me go with try to twist it up a little bit. Joe Dumars or Jason Tatum?
Dumars or who?
Jason Kidd or Joe Dumars?
No, Jason Tatum or Joe Dumars.
Dumars. Tatum just cute.
All right, there's my list. There's my list.
That's
I think the old schools won it, man. I mean,
they definitely did. They definitely did.
You had Steph Curry, and that was about it.
I tried to come up with a list. I didn't have enough time. We had some technical difficulties with our other third guy, so we don't have the WNBA players for you guys. Sorry, but we tried. Tried to make it a little entertaining, a little interview, a little interaction. But
I'm gonna still tell y'all now that my list would probably still be old school. If it had Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, Swoops.
Like, I know it's not enough, because I got Brittany Griner. Like, okay, let me just say, if I to say Breanna Stewart versus Lisa Leslie, I mean, y'all gonna go with Lisa Leslie. Breanna Stewart put in that work too, though, right? Did y'all hear me?
We couldn't hear you.
Breanna Stewart versus Lisa Leslie.
They two different positions. Well,
Stewart plays center for the Storm. I mean, for the Storm, yeah. For Seattle. They both play center.
I'm going with Lisa.
Yeah, I felt like I would.
She blocked my shot and my shot.
Okay, I got one for you.
I'm going with Lisa.
Yeah, that was a question that I had. I wanted to know who was your toughest guard. Who was the toughest person that you played against that was, a tough guard for you?
Teammates or whatever. Who was the toughest person you had to guard playing ball? That's what's up.
Right next to you.
That's what's up.
Gave me a concussion when we was playing semi-pro.
Okay. You don't remember that? You don't remember that, Coach?
Mean. She mean. She's still I'm telling you.
Oh man. That's
Coach,
respect right there.
Who you feel you had to guard? Tell your toughest guard.
I honestly can't think of this girl name, but she played at God dog it. South Alabama. Yeah, she was. I can't remember her name. Or Louisiana Tech was tough. All them girls at Louisiana Tech was tough.
Talking about Tamika. Did y'all play against
No, they was too old. She was too old.
No, Tamisha Patton was there when they played. She was young when they were there. But you played with Tamisha at the DeSoto.
She was a freshman though. Her senior year, she was a freshman. That's what she's saying.
She was a freshman senior.
Okay.
So we play Louisiana Tech every year at UTA. Really? That was a going game. We was gonna play them. And I'm gonna tell y'all my 5th year, my senior year, we played Louisiana Tech, and at halftime we was up 12. We was like, shoes, they can have the other hand. We won. Like, we was like, we like 2 or 3, but we was like, man, we won that game. They can't take that game from us. We had a rock. Like the coach was so mad. He was so mad. And my coach, he was so happy.
Yeah.
Like, girls, I don't care what we did the second half. We won this first half. We won the game. Their backs against the wall. We was like, you sure right, coach. So it was fun.
It was fun though. Man. Fun time.
But Spurlock was probably 6'4". She had I think she had an accident. Like one of her brothers had you had to push them pushmores back in the day, and they cut her fingers off.
Damn.
So she had so she had about 2 fingers on one hand, on that right hand, but she was still like, I was like, man, swoosh.
Wow.
That was tough. She
was
tough.
Huh?
I had to mad respect.
Okay.
Man,
so how long have you been coaching in high school?
2023.
It's 20 years. Yeah.
Where all have you been? Did I see Italy? Yes,
I was. I've been in a lot of places. I mean, I all through DISD. Brian Adams. When my sister played, I coached with them. I've been to Italy, Lane, Hillcrest, Roosevelt.
When did you coach at Roosevelt?
Willow Ridge.
When did you coach at Roosevelt?
2019, 11 and 12.
I was at Holmes Middle School then too. I was
yeah, and Madison. I was in Madison.
So you was at Holmes with Marcus Edwards?
Yeah, that's what I was telling. Like me, we all coached that. We all know him. When he was courting your sister,
I was there.
When he was courting your sister, I used to meet them at the 303 every Sunday to eat breakfast.
With my sister?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They got married.
Yeah, I introduced them.
That's what's up.
I introduced him. I was working at Roosevelt with him.
Oh, that's right. He was over there. Oh, all right. Oh my, we're not gonna get on that dude, but yeah, it was a good dude. Breaking up. Well, yeah. How long we probably work with SA over there? Yeah, we probably worked with him a good 5-6 years.
Oh, I wasn't there that long, but it was a good 3 for me.
Yeah, we worked with him real good, and you know,
we've been kicking it ever since. So
DT, where?
I'm at Mansfield Legacy. Head track.
Okay.
But
how long you been?
This is my 2nd year at Legacy.
Yeah, so he's been all around too.
I didn't bounce here and young. So just that coaching life, y'all know what it is. Speaking of coaching life, how are you guys balancing, life, coaching, motherhood? How do you guys make that work? I know it's not easy.
I don't coach anymore.
You're out of coaching, so that helps.
She coached her daughters though. So yeah, last night they had to work out. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You sound like me, because as soon as my son done, I'm done. I got 3 more years.
Coach Walker?
Done.
Yeah. It's a balance. It's a struggle to balance it all. I have my son is 12, and so he's just starting to start playing different sports in school. Mm-hmm. And so just to try to figure out, do I miss my practice to go to his game? You know, because that's stuff that as a parent you don't want to miss. Right. I don't want to miss out on, and I'm not. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal to look up and have your parents there. I never had a game where my parents wasn't there. And so it's instilled in me to support your own. So it's a big pull on my heart right now on what to do and what's the next step to free up some time so I can make sure that I'm there for him to support him.
All right,
I get it.
Yo, you have your daughters doing they little workout and stuff. Coach, what kind of off-season regimen do y'all have? Because I coached in Irving High School with the girls basketball program, 2017. That was my last year coaching. And we used to play against Cedar Hill, Duncanville, DeSoto, just getting our head beat in. And so, as a coach, we had to go to them track meets and facilitate. So we eating lunch, and I saw Cedar Hill's girls off-season regimen, and I took a day off to see the whole thing. I want to see what have different. I want to hear what you
What's
guys.
What's the question again, Zach?
I want to know what Coach does in the offseason for her girls, because when I seen Cedar Hill's girl offseason, I knew exactly why we was getting our heads beat in. Like, it was just, I couldn't believe what I was watching. What do you guys do in your offseason to prepare for the next year? Can you hear me?
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. No. Ooh.
With the oop. There she go.
Can you hear me?
So what you say about? Yeah, now we can.
All right. So when I was coaching in Irving, we was in Duncanville, the Cedar Hill, DeSoto district, and we was just getting our head just beat in. I was coaching JV, and we'd probably get beat 73-10. And so, I had to work a district track meet at Cedar Hill, and I ended up seeing the girls practice in the off season, and I just couldn't believe what I saw them girls doing. And I'll go into detail, but I kind of want to know, what do you do with your girls in the off season to kind of prepare them? How hard do you push them?
She runs them. I feel sorry for them.
That's what I want. Come on, I want to hear it out the horse mouth.
No, my girls, they work hard. From hurdles to tires to the sled to the bleachers to the turf work, jumping rope, plyometrics. Like we do it all. Like I push them to the extreme. I push them till they want to quit, and then I figure out how to push them.
Bring them back in.
Mm-hmm. We didn't hit the hill on 45. They really thought I was crazy.
I done ran the hill. I didn't run the hill myself, though.
Legendary hill.
My workout in the summer.
That's that D1 maker. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, they don't like people going over there no more, but I guess they'll give you a pass.
Well, they got to tell me. Until they tell me, I'm gonna keep on. So we don't do the front of the hill no more. We go to the side.
Oh, that's even longer. That's even longer.
It's longer, but it's not as steep.
It's not as steep.
Go straight up.
Yeah.
The side is the sled. I want to get them. I want to get them on that front, but I don't need nobody to run down and run into on 45 or run on that curve. So
put your truck right there. Put your van right there. Let them run into the van.
I know. I packed them up in that van. In that truck, and they was like, I brought the truck out. I was like, get in the back. They was like, where we going? They was sitting on that back. They was having the time of their life. They was having a good time. They was laughing. They was singing in the back. They was having a good time until I pulled over on the side of the 45.
Yeah, that's not too far from Lancaster High School anyway. But
it's not too far.
Real quick,
we do some sand work. We have
You can go ahead and finish. Yeah, what else? Sled work. How many pounds you putting on that sled?
Sand.
He said sand.
Well, y'all in the long jump pit? Where y'all getting this sand from?
So in Lancaster, it's a sand volleyball court in the neighborhood. So we got
all at once.
Yes.
So when I was in Irving and I took a day off because I really wanted to see everything that the head coach at Cedar Hill, she'd been there for a while. I wanted to see what the offseason was. And so they have 4 quarters. The first quarter, they're on court, they're doing agility, cone drills, jump rope, ball drills, and they don't get no water break. They're probably about 12, 15 minutes. From there, they go to the mats. The mats are in there with the football team. The football team, basketball, they got the same, off season. But the guys in there doing weights, the girls in there doing all the same mat drills we do as the football team, DT. In front of the guys. Like, man, we don't care. They here. Hey, they getting it in. You know what I'm saying? After that, they still don't get no water. They leave there, they go to the weight room. They ain't got no weights on. They just doing stuff with the ball, So I'm like, still, they getting it in. They finally get water after that, after them weights. And then they go back to the gym, and then they do some more drills. And I'm like, I couldn't do nothing but respect everything that she, yeah. Can you hear me?
That's just a warm-up. That's just a warm-up with Coach Walker right here.
No,
that's just warm-up.
Hey, well, like I said.
All that.
Yeah.
That's called a pork chop.
Yeah.
One pork chop.
But that let me know, that opened my eyes to like, man, this girls game is so competitive because at Irving High School, we just didn't have that. And I'm like, man, because they're always in the playoffs. So and Cedar Hill's competing with Zion and all of them because we had to play against y'all too. Because when I was coaching, I used to see you at the games, yo.
And it's Zay, not Zai.
Zai, okay, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. I'm sorry, Zay. But man, that just gave me a whole new perspective because I never coached girls to that competitive, nature. We coach girls at the junior high level who was just not getting introduced. It's not even close to that. And so,
my freshman year at Stephen F. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my freshman year at Stephen F. When we had off season, before preseason, workout, like they blew the whistle. We had posting guards. They blew the whistle at 5:30. Like they bang on the door, wake up at 5, but you got to be stretched and ready. So on Mondays we did 12 quarters, 400 meters. This on the track.
Basketball.
And thank God for my track background. Because baby, and actually that was one of the reasons why I ended up running track. I was like, we doing track workout.
Yeah.
Might as well.
12 of them. I can go around one time.
12 of them. 12 of them.
That's 3 miles.
12 quarters.
Yeah. That ain't no joke. So she said that was just the
warm
up.
At 5:30 morning, huh?
I think she said that's just the one. I think I want to come see some coach workouts. I want to spend a day over there in y'all off season.
Yeah, no, you need to come see in the summer for real, Zach.
Okay, done deal.
It's good.
Done deal. I got a lot of respect for coaches. Like I said, man, the time and commitment y'all put in and waiting on parents to pick up. Like that's a pet peeve of mine. Having to wait for parents after games. Oh my God.
What about when the parent was at the game and or practice and you still waiting on their child?
Y'all left before we left. Y'all left the school before we left the school.
It's like, I saw your mama in the stands. Where'd she go? Oh, she on the way. No, where did she go?
Yes, I feel y'all pain.
Yes.
I feel y'all pain.
I think one of our latter games, we had a girl, coach, my assistants was like, Coach, you still at the school? I was like, this baby can't start her car, so I can't leave her. But her dad came. But then I felt like I can't leave y'all in the parking lot of the school because if something happened to y'all, it's still gonna be on me. So I gotta sit in this parking lot until you figure out what y'all gonna do with this car. And the daddy was like, Coach, you can go on and go. I was like, I can, but my heart not gonna let me go.
Hey, and that's what make them love you because you have a personal, relationship. It ain't just, you just on the team. And then when you're dealing with girls, you extra everything about it. Guys like we might, hey, man, your dad on his way. All right, man, I'm gone. Y'all might leave a guy.
I don't wait on guys. I don't wait on guys. But I ain't gonna leave no lady out there.
Like I just can't let anything happen to you. But yeah, so I understand that, but that was just a big pet peeve of mine. And you know, I miss it, but I just don't miss the hours and all that extra stuff. And everybody begging for playing time. And
Coach, do you have any guys that you practice like during the season that come in, you know, practice maybe scout team for your girls?
I haven't. It's just been a tough year this year to find the best way, just respectful or respectable young men who can come in and play. And
I got you.
Because at the same sense, you have to respect the program.
Mm-hmm.
You have to respect the program that I run. Mm-hmm. And it's things that as a kid I just can't allow you to do. Like you just can't come in my practice and smell like weed. You can't come in my practice and I see you in the hallway all day. So it's hard to find those kids that's not already doing something, because you have to find somebody that's not involved in a sport to be able to come in, and it's just hard. It's hard right now in the society we have, in the culture that we have right now in the school systems. It's really hard to find that. So I don't have that. I am looking into it. I really am. I've scrimmaged our JV boys. I brought some of them in, but our freshman boys don't practice at the same facility. They don't practice at the high school, so we don't get to see them. So the JV boys, and you know, our JV boys at Lancaster can be somebody's varsity program.
Ooh, so boys good. Those boys good.
So it's tough.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? When do y'all practice? Y'all practice in the mornings? Y'all what's y'all schedule?
So we have we're in the middle of the day. Our athletic period for girls is in the middle of the day, so it's at 11 to 12:30. Okay. And then we come back after school. So my girls, honestly, when you they practice 2 times a day.
Yeah, I just said that 2 days because
they practice 2 days every day. And so the hard part is it's good because you can get a lot done in athletics and then come back and get some stuff done, but it's getting them back motivated because I didn't already burnt you out. You know, I didn't push you to your limit 5th period, and then you got to go to class and then come back. Then have to figure out how to get motivated again. So they pretty tough when you think about it. They pretty tough, mentally tough to be.
So about on average, I mean, how many girls do you get to go to the next level to play college ball? If you know, since you said how difficult it is now.
So this is my 4th year at Lancaster. So I have the first year we had 3 girls to go and play. My second year, all 3 of my seniors went to play. Okay. Last year I could 2 of them was supposed to go. One just decided she didn't want to play. So the other one is still playing right now. And this year, my girls did the one that is recruited. She don't want to play in college ball, so I'm working on the other 2.
Like when we grew up, the 90s, there was no way that your best player didn't want to go play college ball. Like that just wasn't a thing. And like today, like the high school, I mean, I work at Naaman Forest, Garland Naaman Forest, and the boys' best player, like I don't want to play college ball. I just want to be an entrepreneur. I'm gonna make clothes. I'm gonna do this. It's like a free ride. Like it's just puzzling. Like I don't get it. And high schoolers to me make you not want to teach to me because they just so uninspired. Like you're a senior. Like you don't even care about what's next in life. Like
no,
that's my.
And that's hard to coach. This year was an experience for me. I had a learning experience. Like, how do you coach a kid who is amazing and your top scorer, never come off the floor, but don't want to play? And so this is what you're giving to the girls that's coming up. They're getting that experience. Like, it's okay to not play.
Yep.
Which it is, but how do you coach that when I'm in your butt every day, you know, and we working hard every day, but you go out and you like, you know, it's cool. We lost. It's okay. You know, I'm not going to college anyway. Yeah, it's like it's the balance of as a coach of trying to understand that. It was tough. It was tough this year.
And to me, since the pandemic, everything about school, everything has been just like going backwards. It's like we're drawing the wheel, recreating the wheel again. It's like everything that used to work is not the same anymore. And like even with classwork, like if the internet go out, what's going to get done?
Nothing.
That's all it takes. No internet, no nothing. It's like, come on, people. We're supposed to be doing better. The internet supposed to be a bonus, and it still is all be all. But yo, don't think we done with you.
Now you gotta be on Twitter. You gotta be on Instagram. You gotta do TikToks as coaches. Like it's too much. Like,
entertainment. Yeah. Entertainment.
Definitely about the entertainment.
But yo, I want to ask you, what grade are your daughters in now? What grade are your daughters in now?
The twins are in the 7th.
The 7th. And okay, so I was just trying to see if we was gonna parlay this into them playing for Coach Walker. Is that the game plan?
That's where we live. We are in our attendance zone.
Oh, I know. I know this. That's why I'm trying to get an understanding. So do they go up there and play with you any, Coach?
They work out. They work out, and they know most of those girls. Most of the girls know them.
Y'all keeping them away from Beverly Humphrey, or how that's working out?
Well, that's basketball players. So.
They are basketball.
Okay. So what junior high do they go to?
I want them to be a part of Beverly Humphrey. Like she the winningest coach in Texas. Like
indeed she is.
That dog program, so you can bring some of that work ethic back to basketball. So
that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
The Twins never win, though, but they some hoopers. They play volleyball. They played volleyball this past year. They did real good. Man, they played. I was impressed. I was impressed.
It's in their blood, so you couldn't be too surprised, right?
It's in their blood.
Just saying it happened. Okay.
Especially never played volleyball before.
What about Zay? What Zay got going on?
Zay rehabbing still. She'll be back this season. Season coming up in October. She'll graduate in May.
Where's she at?
She'll have her grad year. She'll have her grad year to play next season.
What school is she at?
They got grad years. They got a COVID year.
Mm-hmm.
What school is she at, yo?
I'm sorry?
What school?
Oh, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I remember getting newcomer of the year. Okay, so that's right. Okay, cool.
Golden Lions.
Yeah, they just won.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, Alabama A&T.
They got one of the better logos. That Pine Bluff logo, where they have the PBU up in there, in the lion. You gotta check it out.
In the lion.
Yeah, it's very underrated.
Well, I know Yo will travel. Yo travels and support her baby. Like, hey, I'll be like, man, what kind of mileage she got? She got one of them electric cars already, because you paying for some gas, baby.
It's some paint parties. It's some paint parties. They got a CDL now.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I love. That's mama, that's big sister, and you got the daughters. Like, I love everything about it, and I see nothing but great things in the future. Because when Zay was at home, was at Dade, I didn't know she was at Dade. I thought she was in DeSoto. And so when I finally
she was at Duncanville,
I was so mad that I didn't get to see her play, and she was playing against my girls. You don't even understand. It's like I was so mad I didn't know. But then I got to see her when she was at Duncanville, because I knew her when she was little, when she was playing soccer with the purple jersey on. I remember it. But I've been a fan of you and your daughter, so I got to go see.
Yeah.
I didn't even ran the money table for my cousin, and Yo and her daughters were playing in the tournament at Duncanville. Yes, man, these girls be hooping, man. hooping. It was a
believe
girl
it.
team from New Mexico in there, hooping. Like, yes, the girls' basketball game has really advanced, you know.
I totally agree.
And
My daughter played. She played for a little bit. She hung it up. She's on the track now.
Coach Walker, I don't know. This is one reason why I like to coach girls myself. The brief time I did, they don't think they LeBron. Like, they know their limits. They ain't finna go out there and try and do no highlights that you like, girl, what you thinking about? Like, they really respect the game.
Yeah. Some of them. You know, them B teamers.
No, well, that's why where they at.
They got to show their skills.
Yeah, I really like the girls.
I think once it's in you, it's in you. I know we went to go have brunch one day, and we were riding through, and we was getting on the highway, and we seen this court over there, and it was some dudes hooping.
Now this is all her, because we know I don't hoop no more. She tried to get me out there. Let's go hoop. No, she was like, we can get them 2-on-2. She barefoot.
No.
And we playing 2-on-2 off of 75 and Lemon.
At that Maverick court over there.
Oh, I seen that. I had never seen that before. I like that too. It's right under the bridge. Right there, you can see downtown. Then you see Deep Ellum on the. Yeah, I never saw that before. Yeah.
We was hooping outside.
Did y'all win?
Oh, she hooping bare feet, no shoes, concrete.
Did y'all win?
It was hot.
Well, we lost by one, but it was a good game though.
My feet was hot. I couldn't
yeah,
do it.
She had a tennis.
I had my shoes on.
What kind of shoes did you have on? Would you rather play barefooted?
I told her that.
I had on some flip-flops.
Oh yeah.
Like some slide-ins. I couldn't play in them.
You was gonna tear them up.
So where y'all sweet spot on the court at? Where y'all gonna get on the court and that thing is going in? Hand down, man, hand up, don't matter.
I'm banging in the paint.
You got some shot time in the DT.
Yeah, mid-range.
What about you, yo?
Yeah, mid-range.
Elbow. Okay, elbow extended.
Elbow, yeah, free throw line.
Okay,
that's my game right there.
Now, if you give me real hype, yo, I'm on that 3-point line.
Oh,
but I got to be real hype.
Okay. I like contact. I do better with contact.
So, Coach Walker, when yo was out there playing flag football, was you out there too?
No.
She wouldn't. No. I tried to get all the hoopers, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
I know, baby, we was balling.
Yeah, I remember because I was playing quarterback for a little squad. I'm like, look at yo, just hey man, she do it all. But
round them up.
Out there at
athlete though.
Round them up. Middle linebacker, all that. Running corners and slots, all that.
I love it.
I loved it.
Well, ladies, it's been fun. I don't really have a lot more, I could really dig into, and I just want to invite y'all on. And how did you like the wings, Coach? Yo, I know how you feel.
Well, we love them.
Coach, what you think about my wings?
Oh, no, get the bag.
I had already had them before, so
Oh, you didn't already had them before?
Hold on, Zach. So y'all, me and Zach, we go way back. Here it is. This Quita.
Oh, okay. She
right
hasn't had them.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, mine is gone.
So we changed our name of our show. We like to try and win some money betting on games, and so we changed it from Breaking Vegas. We thought about naming it the Cognac Line. So we didn't want to be Gamblers Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. So we changed it to Winged It because I like to make wings, and so we're gonna start giving our guests some wings that I make. So I hope that you enjoy them, and if you do, your girl right there, she know how to get in touch with me. And for all of our viewers, message me, baby.
Thank you, Zach, for having us on.
It's been my pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoyed it. And I plan on coming to watch it, Coach, this next season. You got a fan right here.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all come. We're gonna be something next season.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right, go Lady Tigers. That's the end of our broadcast. Appreciate everyone who chime in. Love, peace, and hair grease.